Welcome back, guys. This is Stucker VTID and this is Minecraft 1.9. So I've been a busy little beaver. I know it's been a while, but Christmas come and building took place, so I'd like to show you where we stand at the minute. The castle grounds are coming on. I popped in the water feature, it just didn't look right without it, so the water feature's gone on. We're going to quickly run around. I need to go and find some food. We have a sheep. Bit of wool. So what's on today's list is we need to go to the nether. Oh, yep. So this is going to be the entrance way. It's going to carry on all the way around. But I'll come to the point now where we need nether brick, nether rack. So the question is, what to do? Pop down there. We're going to hit the nether. Hopefully we get a nice spawn. Here's hoping. So we can jump through. Away we go. First things first. Oh, this is quite nice, quite safe. There's a ghast around. She's got a new pickaxe. This is what I wanted for the time being. I need this for the building, but I didn't want to come to the nether without showing you guys. We're just going to get a few pieces of this and we're going to go. We'll do a big adventure through here soon. That should do for now. We'll head off home because I've got things to show you. Oh dear me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So that wasn't expected. Well, could have gone a little better, I suppose, but hey, we'll do a little caving while we're here. Just run around, grab a few resources. To be fair, I've got loads. I do need to get back to the height. In fact, we're digging up. We're just going to dig up straight out of here. Throw a torch down. Usually I don't really bother with torches digging up, but the last thing I want to do is die on street. So, dig our way out. It's a lot deeper than what we should have been. Let's check where we are. So we're not too bad. We've definitely got lava around us. Haha, dirt. It's a bit random, just a random piece of sand. Surely we should be out by now. It won't take long now. Not overly impressed with that. Haven't got a clue where it's took us. What we're about to find out. So, it took us quite a distance away, in all fairness. So we're going to be changing that portal, I think. We're going to have to go through the nether and we're going to replace it. Because it's definitely not where I want it. But for now, it'll do. Right, back on track. Let's get back to the house. So, about this land, that looks epic. Something's got to go in there. I don't know what yet. But there's that many plans. I even threw up a big Christmas present to celebrate Christmas. But what I show you now is the work. Because I really have been busy. I've destroyed a massive chunk of a desert. I had to dig it out. There's monsters in my present. Gotta be careful when I open that. So yeah, we're gonna go downstairs now. Because apart from... Oh, no, we're gonna starve. Quick. We're safe. Kind of lucky we found that sheep already, but hey. So we're going to go downstairs. It's a long way down. But we won't be using this forever. This is just for the time being. Whoop, straight down. So I've added to down here a little bit. We've still got our first corridor. Our storeroom. Don't know what's going down there yet. But this is where we're at now. So you're going to have to bear with me for a minute because this is a bit of a jog. But this tunnel goes on for miles. So about quarter of the way. But it's a long path. We've got loads of ores down here. Found quite a few diamonds on my travels. It's all good. But this is not a patch on the amount of digging I've got to do. So it's going to take me probably, well, up to now I've put a week's worth of play on just to do the digging out I've done up to now. Bear in mind there's been a lot of digging out. But I reckon it's about another week and a half, 2 weeks. And that's just for this project. I've currently got a second project on the go, which is also major digging. So next episode we're going to have a quick peek at that. But we're nearly there. It's a long stroll. But hey, I have plans. I got some epic builds ahead of me. Some more diamonds to collect there. And here we go. So this has just took us through the ocean. It took us quite a distance. So hopefully I've got a bucket on me. I think I've still got it on me. So, as you can see, we have a temple. I've also edged it all off. Oh dear. That's why I need the bucket. So, I haven't done a very wise thing. But I wanted to keep it. See if we can get over it. Stroll a little further. go. Let's pop up. So last time I didn't save anything. Oh, he's got us. Son of a bitch, you got us. So in here, I actually have the Guardian. He escaped, started flapping around chasing me. I still caught him. I used a train track to get him into here. For some reason I've got other ones spawning in there now. I don't know what I want to do with this yet. I don't know whether I want to take it back to the castle or leave it here. So I've just built in this makeshift pen for now, which somehow I'm going to attach to the farm itself. So there's the framework of the farm. All above. Whoa. No, couldn't do it. Couldn't. Oh no. So I took advantage of the new boats and being able to put animals in them, because working on a Guardian farm, I'm going to give you some valid advice. Make sure you take a cow with you, especially if you want to keep the Guardian. If you want to keep the main Guardian, the big boss, the older one, honestly, take cows. I have cows. It also looks like there's an Enderman somewhere. Just be careful. We've got a little farm going up here. We're fully prepared for anything that can be thrown at us. I've done so much digging, and that's just to get us to this stage. With this, I just had to fill it up from this side to that side, every space with sand. And then what I've done here is I've raised the water up by 1, walled it off, and then I put flooring all the way through. Now I've used dirt because it's easier to get back out once we've finished, because all this is going to have to be removed. But there's an awful lot of work to come into this yet. But this is where the project stands for now. If you look over the back corner, can we get there? I can't even break leaves. It's not good. So I'm going to quickly run over. We need food, that's the problem. Oh dear my. We're definitely too high here. But anyway, I've started to build this corner out. I'm looking to have it down to the seafloor near enough. Then I'm going to dig down all the way down that tunnel shaft that you've seen us just climb up underneath here. It's going to go straight down to bedrock. I'm going to put flooring in to give us something to work from. I don't think I'm using lava this time to kill, because it didn't work as effectively as I'd like it to. Instead, I'm going to try cacti. I'm going to try a system where they drop into the water at the bottom, and there's going to be a said number of cacti. As they flop around, they're going to be bouncing everywhere, so sooner or later they're going to hit it. If they're based on hoppers, there's not going to be a problem. If that doesn't work, yep, there's some shooting at me somewhere. But so, if that doesn't work, there's going to be many other plans. If need be, we'll go back to using the lava. But I'm planning on using a lot of this prismarine. My build's got lots to go up. I want to use that as a big block. Do you know what I mean? It's a new block. I've only used it once or twice through my builds. So we're going to see what we can do. I'm tempted to kill that Ender Guardian because, to be honest, I'm sick of this. But I think there's another 2 inside there as well. So this is just going to keep hitting anyway. So we might have to go on a little hunt at some point and kill them off. But I do want to get more of this dug out. And once it's dug out, away we go. If we can get rid of this, that's the first of my farms out of the way. Usually I'd do this later on in the game because it's kind of an end game farm. But they're not the hardest to construct as long as you're willing to put the time into it. As long as you build this frame, and I'll give you the dimensions once I've completed the build, because it's due for changes, to be fair. It might get bigger, it might get smaller, but this is the rough scale of it. That's going to create hundreds and hundreds of spawning spaces each level. The guardians, if I remember rightly, take up 2 blocks, so them 2 blocks there and them 2 blocks there would be 1 guardian. And I think it goes that way as well, so it's a cubic square. So if you look just across the first surface for these 2, there's an awful lot of spawning spaces there. Calculate following that, right, that I'm going down to the base of the sea, which is going to be lower than that point there. And that's just going to be spawn space. Then we're going to we're going to use fence posts. It's the easiest thing. We're going to use another layer of dirt, and we're going to put that on the base level and have it synced up perfectly to this. Put a few frames down. Then what I'm going to do from there is, on top of the dirt, I'm going to put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fence gates. Open every single one, remove the dirt. Once the walls and sides are in here, we're going to remove this dirt. Once that's gone, this should be operational. So between doing that, and everything else, we've got to build some kind of kill chamber down the bottom. We've got to decorate it all. So this isn't no little project. This is going to be bigger than the last Guardian farm I done. And it's going to be more functional because this is going to be used quite a lot. We won't have to worry about food. See, I was going to do the chicken farm, but I've done so many chicken farms over the time. I think, why waste the time? With this one, we're going to have a fish farm naturally. We're just going to get so much fish, we just don't even need to think about food no more. With the other farms that I'm planning on doing, we're going to grow potatoes, carrots, beetroot. So food we're never going to have to worry about. I've got my cookers lined up, because once this sand's dug out, I'm going to have to start smelting it and smelting it and smelting it, because that's going to be the glass for the sides. I've got to go around the world now and find some dye, because I don't know if I want plain glass. I might just stick with plain glass though. I know it's not gonna, we're not going to see an awful lot of it because there's water going to be all the way but up to it. But hey, you never know. I may actually just build to the walls here and have this as just some kind of massive area. We'll have a causeway around the edges. The main base will be down the bottom. So what I might do is I might lip it off from about there, maybe another couple of blocks down. Stagger step it up here, and then put water running down that part, which I think might work quite well. If I use glass, it'll be pretty disguised. So I think that's going to be the plan. We're going to keep it all nice, crisp, clean. We're not going to build above it, I don't think. We might do a structure. I've middled it out anyway, so I know where the structure will go. But we're going to pop something there. So, as far as I can see, we're all done. We've got another mushroom biome all the way over there. So that's going to be the third project on my list. I've got to dig the mushroom biome, mate. And to be honest, I think I'm going to wait on a little while on that. I'm going to open the nether up properly. We're going to go find a couple of temples. We're going to try and get some wither skulls, because in all honesty, we need a beacon. The amount of digging I've done so far, it's took days. We need a beacon, especially when we start the passive mob farm, because there's going to be so much digging. I mean, this isn't the digging I've had to do. What you see here, imagine this. I've had to dig all this sand up from a desert. I've had to transfer it here. I've had to lay it line by line by line till we built up to this level in the perimeter square. Then I had to walk along, dropping sand till this filled up to this level. We had to go up one then, and I've had to dig the sand back out, put the dirt in, put a stone around the edge, and then I had to refill all this up with water. And I've done it now because it saves time in the long run, but that's just this. This is the small project. Believe it or not, this is the smaller of the two projects and the smallest of the three. So you can kind of imagine what I'm working with just by looking at the scale of this. But I love it. So much to work out, so much to concentrate. I mean, in scale, my castle is probably going to be a bigger build than this. So this will become the smallest build out of the 4 projects to date. The slime farm, when I build that, it's not going to cover what this is going to do. So that's not as big, but it's still going to be a project and a half. So I tweeted Jeb the other day, pleading, can we have a hammer? Just a hammer. A 3x3 hammer. And an excavator. Can we just have that in vanilla? If we had that in vanilla, it would cut my work down by 9. For every 1 shovel, I'd be getting 9 blocks. So that's 9 times as fast. We seriously need it. So, on other stories, 7 Days to Die, I started the Let's Play. I've had to hold it up again, because Fun Pimps, first of all, they changed it. They've done another update, and told a map reset was needed. And I was gutted, because I just found the shelter. I'd got the bunker. I was away. That was going to be a perfect start. Doesn't work like that. Fun Pimps messaged out that it's a map reset, so map resetted it. Just started to do phase 2 of the next Let's Play. Going back, restarting again. So here Fun Pimps are doing it again. They're doing another update, which is going to take another map reset. So until that stabilises a bit, I can't jump onto it because I can't justify doing it to keep getting your hopes up to drop them. So I'm holding off for another week or so before I go back into that. I'm going to be still throwing up a bit of Black Ops here and there. I've done a few silent streams. I'm looking for people to play with, to be fair. I need some reasonable players. I've got 1 or 2 that I've acquired over the last couple of days. But I need another couple of players. I need people who are good, who can actually play the game, who don't go down for silly things and expect you to get them up, even though you've got 100 zombies chasing you around the map. And if you don't get them up, they back out, cost you a person. It just doesn't work in my book. I need reliable people. So, until I find them, I'm still going to keep going. When Eisendrachen comes out, I can't wait. I'm all prepared. Day 1, DLC's ready to go. I'm all set up. 2nd of February. As soon as it's released, it'll auto-download. As soon as it's downloaded, I'm going to be Easter egg hunting. I'm probably going to live stream a lot of that day. Just get into games and just mooch around. Show off the map. See if I can find any little tricks, tips. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. We're going to call it at that. I'm going to say thank you for joining me. And I'm going to say next episode, we're going to start looking at building this. I'm going to try and get all the sand out of here for then. Dig out quite a lot of it. And I think next episode we're going to do a bit of a building episode together. I'm going to start walking you through my ideas and how I come up with some of these plans. But you've seen the castle. The castle's coming on. It's nowhere near finished. It hasn't even had the details put in it yet. I'm just getting the structural shape going. Once that's done, this is going to be my biggest build let's play ever. But there's also another plan coming out which I forgot to tell you about. So, all being well, there's going to be a new server launched. At the moment, for definite, Phoenix is on it, I'm on it, and we've got a new guy. The guy's called TechnoJock. He's amazing. When it comes to mobs, he knows his mods like the back of his hands. He's got quite a lot of knowledge. I've learned things off him that I never even thought about. So tell you what, that might be something worth joining. I have approached another couple of YouTubers, see if they're interested in coming on board. I'm just waiting for replies, but all being well, we're going to have a Infinity Evolve server going in the next week. It's going to be a totally new branding server. Paradoxia days, they're dead and buried. We need to move with the times. So that's what we're going to do. So there's something to think on over the next couple of days while I dig this sand out. I hope you think about me while I'm digging all this out, because I tell you what, I need something to get through it. But I'm going to do it. And next time, we should be ready to start building. So thanks for joining me. Take it easy and look after yourself. See you soon.